All right. So the experts put out a video, right, over here. You can go check it out. The Condiment Twins put out a video talking about rating every mechanic, every in capitals mechanic in Mortal Kombat games. There's a lot. I'd like to counter that. Let's just start with the first one. Literally the first fighting game to do it. Unless I'm wrong. Right? But Mortal Kombat was the first fighting game out of all the other fighting games that came out to actually have a dedicated block. A mechanic. Don't even mention it. Not to mention too, the mechanic of actually able to be like block the throw. Now if you're standing blocking or crouch blocking, you'll get thrown, right? However, and this is why I called one of my casts down back to block cast. Because I realized when I used to play on the Mega Drive, if I held down back and block, they can't throw you anymore. And it works in every single 2D Mortal Kombat game. They can't do it, right? And there's still people that don't even know how, like didn't even know that was a thing. Now this was based on a comment I saw on that video. Somebody said that MK2 actually introduced the low punch and low kick, right? Because in MK1, you can only do, like you do the standard, like the same kick, did the same move, as did the punch. The low punch, high punch did the uppercut. They actually introduced low punch and low kick. Crossover attacks were introduced in MK2 over MK1. That was a pretty significant game changer. You can literally jump over, cross them up if they're not fast enough. Multi-level stages were introduced in MK3, as well as the run meter. Right? I'm just saying, man, right? Ultimate MK3, which what should have been the focus, was the fact that we actually got aerial combo starters that could be started either with a jumping punch or a vertical jumping kick. I mean, you know. And then with MK4, it allowed us to do special moves within the combos. You could go punch, punch, harpoon, punch, punch, like, you know, freeze, punch, punch, like flame. It allowed you to do special moves within the dialer combo for the very first time. I thought these guys were the experts. Isn't that what everyone keeps telling me? That they're the experts. Right. Now, one theory I read on the blocking mechanic, the reason why it became a block button rather than just simply holding back, was the fact that you had characters with teleports, right? So Scorpion's got a teleport, Raiden's got a teleport, right? And these moves, because they're so fast, they probably thought, well, maybe, you know, people aren't going to be fast enough to react to swap to the other side. But by simply having a block button, you can do that. You just hold the button and you're still going to block it no matter what, right? The other thing too, also, in case people didn't know, is that you can buffer your moves while holding block. So if you're holding block as Scorpion, and you go back, right, release block, press low punch, you'll do the move, right? So it allows you to buffer the move, like, or the directional move, let go of block, press whatever button activates the special move, and then you can actually do it, right? What else have I got? Also, there was the he forgot one thing, which he's already amended somewhere else. He said he forgot the down 2 cancel, right? The down 2 cancel uppercut, you know, this is the uppercut in MK1, right? Which uses 2 bars out of the 3. So if somebody jumps in, you do an uppercut, you press up, forward, and block. If you got 2 bars, you'll immediately leap after them and do a combo. I actually really like that mechanic in MK1. If they made that 1 bar, that would be really good. That would be a great anti-air. I'm surprised he wasn't spurging completely over the up block. Maybe after all this time they're realizing it's a shit mechanic. Just like the cameos. But there's a lot of, it's very much, it almost seems like, you know, with some of the later NRS games, it's starting to get into, oh, this is good for combos, this is good for competition. You know, like, I don't give a shit about that crap, right? And one of the most egregious things that was forgotten in this particular video was the fact that they made no mention whatsoever of the change in the combo system, as well as the 3D movement from MK Gold and every previous MK game, right? Because we had a quasi dodge mechanic in MK4 and MK Gold, but in MK Deadly Alliance we got a true 3D game. But what was failed to mention was that the mechanic of combos was changed too. You didn't need to touch the person anymore to initiate the combo, right? I can't in MK3 or in Ultimate MK3, Trilogy, MK4 or MK Gold, I can't go up to the character. I can't just stand there as Sub-Zero and go high punch, low kick, high kick, high kick. I can't do it, right? You have to be touching the person in the old 2D games. Yeah? Deadly Alliance, they changed it to the Tekken / Virtual Fighter / Dead or Alive mechanic, where you can do the combo mechanic without needing to touch the person. I don't know about you, but I think that's a pretty significant change in how that mechanic works. Right? MK3 introduced the run meter. That's the focus of MK3, as well as the dialer combos. Ultimate MK3, right, introduced the the aerial attacks, right? Aerial punch or vertical kick to start a combo, right? I mean, these are pretty massive changes for old school MK. You know, people that got used to playing Mortal Kombat 1 and then went to Mortal Kombat 2, having crossovers was huge. You could just keep applying pressure. For people that didn't really know what to do, you could just keep applying pressure. Right? Not to mention crossover kicks, right? When you fight Shao Kahn in MK3 and Ultimate and Trilogy, crossover kicks can be one of the strategies used to defeat him. And these are all mechanics that are part of the game. Some of the stuff that's being mentioned in this is a gimmick. Like variations, to me is a gimmick. Cameos is a gimmick. Okay? Choose your own special move, a gimmick. Right? Some of the stuff I agree on. Some of the stuff I don't. Right? But what shocked me the most is some of these really big things that were very, very good mechanics. That were also, now I'd have to go back and check. Maybe somebody can tell me, right? Maybe somebody can tell me. But I'm pretty sure, right? I'm pretty sure that, you know, the that other fighting games, you know, maybe had a tech throw, right? So when they go to throw you and you throw back, press the same button, you tech throw out of it, right? Mortal Kombat never had that. Right, until MK9. And I'd have to check with 3D MK. I don't know if it did or not, right? Again, because I didn't play it. I played them, but I didn't play them on a deep mechanical level, if you will, right? I didn't care to. I didn't like the combat all that much, right? I love playing Deception's Conquest mode though. That was amazing, right? But outside of that, I never, ever got into the combat of the 3D era. And that combo system that they introduced in Deadly Alliance was kept all the way through. Till now, right? Being able to do a combo without touching someone. It's the most ridiculous shit I've ever seen, right? And these are massive changes. These are massive mechanical changes to the game, right? And I consider them mechanics. Because it is something different. It is something new or added into the game. That's just my opinion. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think. Catch you next time.